Deion Sanders wants Colorado's band to be more like the Boom. Mm, mm. Want some of that Sonic Boom out there, huh? He knows that's good for recruiting. He knows those top-notch running backs and cornerbacks and some of those defensive linemen from single-parent homes that he want. They like to see the boom. They want to see some girls shake it like the J Sets can do. You feel me? He want to see something like that. They want to see somebody that they could try to emulate, like Shiloh fell in love with them drum majors. You know what I'm talking about? They want that. Mm. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. All right. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing to hit that button. You understand? I am your homeboy person. This is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on something. Okay. Again, hit that subscribe button. Become an official member of the channel. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody who down with me is a real one, but when you become an official member, you are one of the realest ones. And of course, feel free to hit that Cashapp. Whatever you give goes back into the business as we continue on our quest to become the Walmart, the Amazon of black culture. And we're working. We're working. We're growing tremendously. Okay. Y'all ever been in a breakup and you move on to somebody else? But it's something about that ex that you missed that you wish that new girl had. You know what I'm talking about? Or ladies, you might wish your new man had. It's a certain thing that ex used to do. You feel me? That you like, whoo, I can get me some of that. I can get this one to do a little bit of that. You ever had that? Were you bold enough to ask the new person to do that shit? Did you reveal to them that what you're asking them to do is something that you loved about the ex? And if so, how did that happen? I mean, how did that go for you? How did that go? Did the new person get offended? Were they like, you should have stayed with that bitch then? How'd it go? Because you already know. If first of all, let me back up. Let me back up. Because some of y'all might not know what has gone down. Okay. Some of y'all not as active on social media and stuff and be missing stuff. So my fault. My fault. There was a viral video showing Deion Sanders, head coach of Colorado, former head coach Jackson University, in a meeting with Colorado band leaders, basically telling them that he would like the band to kind of have more of an HBCU feel to it, you know. Like he mentioned HBCUs directly. He talked about how at HBCUs the band and the team kind of go together. It's like intertwined, you know what I'm talking about? And that's true. Part of the culture. You know what I'm talking about? I made one of my Black History Month videos. Shout out to all y'all that fuck with those. I talked about how black people we don't really use at our institutions, at least. When you go to a black school or go to a black college, you don't hear folks say band geek, band nerd, shit like that. No, because if you're in the band, you somebody. So clearly, Coach Prime wants some of that kind of feel out there in Colorado. Okay. Because of course, he in order to win big there, he gotta get these black boys come on out there. He does. You look at Georgia, you look at Alabama, you look out there in his conference, USC. You think about the greatest players, majority of them black men. So he got to figure out a way. How do I get these black boys who like this type of shit? I gotta get them out here some kind of way, and I gotta make this shit more appealing to them because this place here is the opposite of their normal culture. You feel me? Now, there has been another viral post that I saw talking about an application of someone with HBCU band experience. I have not confirmed the veracity of this post. I'm just speaking on it to let you know I am aware that it is out there. Also, there was speculation that Prime has been talking with JSU's band director. Again, I can't confirm this. Y'all probably have seen on some other publication or some whether that's true or not. I'm just again letting you know I am aware that has been out there. Okay, but let's get into this. Why are people upset? Because some folks don't understand why people are upset about this. This is why people are upset. Okay, they're upset because Deion Sanders and his camp have contributed to a narrative that HBCUs are inferior to PWIs. That's why people are upset. You sit up and act like HBCUs are inferior, that they're crime infested places where the leaders are backward people, but then you want to cherry pick from the culture. That's what people are pissed about. Because that's what has happened in America historically. The narrative has been that black people are lazy, shiftless, unintelligent, subhuman creatures who don't deserve love, protection, nurture, none of that shit. But oh yeah, they can sing and dance. On they're very athletic, and I like their slang. I like what they do. I like let's pick that. Let's take all this, you know, and let's make money off of it. And people see that, and people fucking tired of this shit. Especially when you see one of your own people do it. Now, prime supporters will say, well, hold on, he's black. He's not cherry picking HBCU culture. That's black culture. Bullshit. Bullshit again. In the video, he specifically says HBCU. He didn't say, yeah, back in my hometown in Fort Myers, you know what I'm saying? Our high school band used to do this. So that ain't what that motherfucker said. He didn't say that. He said at HBCU. And let him tell her he ain't really know shit about HBCU for real until he head coach Jack State University. Now, of course, you might say that shit ain't true, given the fact that being from where he's from, got HBCUs in Florida, and I think people say his first wife went to a HBCU or something like that. I think I saw somewhere. But hey, that's what the man said. So he didn't really know a lot about it. You know, so he had to get hip to it. So that's bullshit. Also, black band culture emanates from HBCUs. Like, even if you gonna talk about what went on at your local high school, okay? Let's say you went to an all black school or a majority black school, and your band used to rock out like Jack State or FAMU or somebody, you know what I'm talking about? They were trying to emulate the HBCU. Like, that's a top down thing. Like, they try to, it's kind of like when you hoop. You know, all hoopers relate. You know, you watch what goes on in the NBA, you go outside, you try to copy this shit. So they look up to the black colleges and universities and they try to emulate them. So what he's saying out there, he ain't just saying some shit that just black folks do wherever, that we just do it no matter if we go to school or not. Come on now, y'all know black bands and their culture, from the way the drum majors do their thing to the way the bands play the popular hits and shit like that to go along with traditional stuff, the way the majorists do their thing, the way the band also dances to go along with their shit, the way they still do dope ass formation like the white schools is way, you know what I'm talking about? The way they just do their thing, we know that's coming from black schools. Y'all know that. Stop that. Black colleges and universities, particularly. Okay. Because when I say black schools, some people might say, well, high school. No, again, Hell, I know where I'm from, that's how it is. Maybe where you from different. But where I'm from, Canton, Mississippi, Canton High School Tigers, their marching band tries to emulate Jack State University. So much so that we call them the baby boom of the South. And they do a damn good job of it. Shout out to the baby boom. You feel me? But also, Deion supporters will say, well, HBCU supporters shouldn't feel like they own black culture. And that's true. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Okay. Like I hate to see uh when people try to act like somebody that went to a PWI ain't black enough. Like you gotta pull your black card or something like that. You feel me? And again, I'm somebody who's uniquely qualified to speak on this. Because I've had damn near every educational experience you would want to have. Okay. I grew up going to Catholic schools, one all black, and then the high school was mixed. One poor, one middle class. Okay. I've gone to a PWI in Southern Miss. I've taken classes in a program at Jack State University. I have taught in all black high schools. Okay. I've seen it all. And where somebody goes to school don't determine their blackness. I don't agree with that. I don't. Because at the end of the day, we're all in a PWN. Fuck PWI, we in the PWN, a predominantly white nation where we have historically been discriminated against. And I need real ones, no matter where the fuck you go to school, to unite. Because we see that all HBCU grads ain't about that life. Can I offer you Shannon Sharp? Can I offer you Jackson State's Neely? Well, he's pissed off a lot of folks recently. You feel me? So I get that. For those that try to say HBCU supporters, hey, HBCUs don't own black culture. But here's the damn thing. People who go to PWIs can't be sitting up here dissing HBCUs. You can't do that shit. Why? Because that perpetuates that false narrative of black inferiority. You can't do it. It's bullshit. You can't be at some PWI and marveling at the facilities and all this type of shit and just Shannon Sharp and Deion out there looking at the stadium in Colorado, like, huh, just marveling at it, but not paying attention to the fucking history of how they got enough money for shit like that, while and HBCUs don't. Don't want to get into that though. You can't do that. You can't be a student that go to a PWI and like, oh, we got all this shit, got all these resources. Y'all over there, y'all ain't got enough. While sitting at an institution that historically don't even want your ass there. Like you can't do that. That's nonsensical. That's fucking crazy what it is. Fuck these big words. That's fucking crazy. So that's the kind of shit. That's what people pissed off about. You sit up here and diss these folks on the way out, talk about all the crime, and I got the receipts and all that kind of shit. But then you get out there and you want the people to emulate this and emulate that and all that kind of shit. Again, it goes back to the metaphor I was talking about. That's like, oh, you had a bad breakup, and now you're with your new woman, and now you're telling your new woman all the things the old bro used to do, and you want them to do some of that. When that shit come to a head, the new woman gonna say like, you should have stayed with the other one then. Especially if something go wrong. AKA in this situation, yeah, better win. Yeah, because even before this controversy, I saw some sucker out there, and I don't side with this sucker because clearly whoever said this was racist piece of shit, probably, up there to my see. I'm telling y'all, before long, Colorado's gonna be an HBCU. That some bitch said that just when Prime came through the door and talking about how he bringing his recruits with him. So you already know how some of them probably, some of the racists probably reacting to this shit because they value their tradition. They don't want their majorettes doing what the J6 doing. They don't want their drum majors doing what the J5 does. They don't want that. They don't want them playing that boogie woogie music. They don't want that. You feel me? Because you ain't amongst your own culture no more. You're not. You're not. But again, we see that many people hate black people. And that's including some black people. No, you've heard them people see that. Why I don't fool with black folks. Some people say that facetiously, you know what I'm talking about. But some folks really be on some shit like some black people. You hear this? I hear women do that too. I don't like to hang around no women. All my friend boy. You a woman. I hear black people say, I don't like hang around black people. So a lot of folks hate black people, but love black culture. Love our fucking music, love our dances, love our slang, love our styles. They gonna make millions billions off of that. NBA is a $1 billion industry. NFL is a $1 billion industry. The music industry, billions of dollars. We see McDonald's take our slang and use it in the fucking commercials and shit like that. We see this shit. Our music tends to be the background of countless commercials that you hear. But the people that made all that, the people that where all this shit originates from, oh no, something's wrong with them. So you don't acknowledge the genius, just acknowledge our flaws. But it's incumbent upon us to cherish our own. We gotta love ourselves and monetize who we are. That's what all these other folks doing. They monetizing. See, we monetize it, but we get little pennies off the shit while they get dollars. And that's bullshit. So we gotta monetize it. And we gotta love ourselves. And we gotta say, fuck anybody and everybody who cannot fully value us as a people, as a black culture, and fuck anybody and everybody who can't see that black institutions, that black businesses, that black run governments are not inherently inferior to white ones. Fuck them. And anybody who down with them, fuck them. And if you can't understand that's why people are mad at Deion Sanders for this, that he has contributed to the false narrative that a black institution is inferior to white ones, while subsequently trying to cherry pick from the culture. If you can't see that and understand why some are angry, then fuck you too. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?